Hey everyone, welcome back to another podcast. Thank you for listening, whoever you are, to all my podcasts that I've created prior. What I'm going to talk about today is the importance of saying no and the importance of saying yes, at the proper times. So if you can see no as being kind of like a crab, it's a crab that has, the normal amount of legs and the normal amount of claws. In fact, it might actually have two sets of claws, left and right. And if you remember looking down on it, like the shell on top, it has its eyes, and if you just remember the crabs and what they do and what they look like, they pinch. That's like saying no, and then when you think about saying yes, then it's like, okay, it's more like an eel or something that slithers, perhaps, maybe something from Slytherin, something that is, in a botanical garden, something that is in a greenhouse, and greenhouse lighting effects. Now the lighting effect is what actually brings everything down. The lighting effect from greenhouse gas effects, it's something that has a lot to do with India and the way that they've raised their cows and how they see cows to be very sacred and also inexpensive depending on the farm that chooses to handle them. So with the lakes being located of where all the cows stand around chewing grass, eating grass, they're prevalent in nature because of the greenhouse gas effect and the greenhouse effect. And the more you say green, the more you are able to figure out the color, the more you can see the trees, how the leaves especially line up in the chlorophyll. You want to say mitochondria. You know exactly what it is in the cell. And mitochondria, the chlorophyll. And the chlorophyll is, it goes all the way back, it dates way back, like 150 million years ago, even prior to that. As this planet has been growing a lot of different trees and bushes, grass. Think about the times before the internet was even invented, for the free roaming technology and information to be able to successfully, enter people's homes at a rapid success rate. And the failures meant nothing to anyone. So, it's a matter of saying yes or no to what it is that you're either able to read or what it is you're interpreting. And a lot of people who say no are just, a lot of people who say no are not open-minded. They're kind of shut out. They're closed in. They suck, and people who say yes, a lot more, they will gain more experiences, but it really depends on the comfort levels. You don't want to make anyone jealous. You don't want to make anyone, you don't want to choose to be selfish and make someone else feel bad. But, if you do, I'll do it, right? I'll make you feel really bad and, just deal with it. Okay? No, but, really though, no, it just really depends on how we feel, throughout we don't throw, the year, we don't throw the day, we don't throw anything. What we do is we bless it, we lay it down. It's kind of like a towel folded, and you say, hey, thank you so much for the hiatus. Thank you so much for teaching me how to use a hatchery and a hive, and when you're able to taste the honey for what it is, when you can taste the sacred honey, you know you're on the right track. You're on the right path. Because who doesn't like honey except for people who say no all the time and they suck? You know? They can suck my balls. And that's how it is. So thank you for listening to my podcast and attending my upcoming classes. Speaking of that, I have upcoming classes that will be contained within these podcasts. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna make some changes, some edits to what it is that I'm doing. I love my podcasts, but I'm gonna be changing the name of it. Instead of podcast, it's gonna be something else. You're gonna love it. Stay tuned and be surprised. Thank you so much.